Well, good morning guys, how are we? I'm back out again, I'm back out on a little tour. This is of Commonwealth War graves that basically we're out kind of having a look for this morning. There is a mass burial here from the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK. This is a cemetery called Kilbowie Cemetery. Basically what's happened is I've come into the cemetery, full battery on the camera. My battery has totally drained for some bizarre reason. I then had an SD card error, and yeah, it's just like somebody doesn't want me here, eh? That's the first time that's ever happened to me, because I've literally charged this camera for like 7 hours and the battery's totally drained. It's like no battery in this, it's saying. And yeah, then I started having SD card errors. I never have SD card errors, you know, with this camera, so I don't know what's going on. It's a brand new camera, but this happened to me a couple of times before in a cemetery, so yeah, I don't know why that happens, but maybe you guys can leave a little explanation to why it happens. So yeah, a lot of these people that died just before the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK, or after the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK, or during the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK. Basically the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK is when the Luftwaffe came over and they blitzed CLYDEBANK because it had shipyards, ammunition factories, and yeah, there was a Denny factory at Dumbarton, there was an ammunition factory at Dalmuir, and they blitzed them out basically to stop us having ammunition during the war. It's sort of a way to get a country to surrender. If you bomb all their ammunition, then they've not got anything to fight with. So basically what happened is we had ammunition factories in this area and they were all bombed to bits, but during the bombing it didn't just get, you know, the ammunition factory, it killed a lot of innocent people. There's stories of pubs getting shot up, there's stories of people in war shelters where the bombs dropped down and in and buried people alive. There was a story of a church as well, which is local, where a bomb dropped in and killed everybody underneath. And a young boy, I think there's a video on this, I'll put a link in it, and I think he was a boy at the time, came out with a shrapnel wound to his head but managed to survive, but all his family were killed. And I'll put a video in because it's quite an interesting link, but most of these are Commonwealth war graves, and yeah, they're all 1944, 45 and round about that. I'm not sure if this is the one that has a mass, it has a mass pit. I think that's Old Dalnotter, because some of the bodies were reclaimed. I'm sure the reclaimed bodies were buried in Kilbowie Cemetery. I could be wrong in saying this during World War II. But yeah, there is a mass grave at Old Dalnotter. And yeah, we'll go over there. I thought I seen a wee squirrel there. I did. He's just jumping between the trees at the moment. I'm going to sneak over and see if I can see him. But yeah, there's a lot of old graves in here. 1904, some of them were actually before the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK, but there's meant to be Commonwealth graves in here, and that's people that were buried during the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK. I don't know where my wee squirrel friend went to. I seen him go over here, but I cannot find him. He'll be latched onto this tree somewhere and I just can't see him. But yeah, let's have a wee look about. It's quite interesting. Yeah, do you know, I can't find any of the Commonwealth graves. These are all before the Commonwealth graves. Some of the older stones look just down here. (1948), that's round about the just after the BLITZ of CLYDEBANK. That is a magnificent stone, isn't it? Look at that, that almost looks like tree. I wonder if that's stone. Do you know what, that's actually been added there, that's a tree at a later date. Ah, that's brilliant. Look at that. That's magnificent. Well, that was creepy. There's like something jumping about the trees up there. Let's go over and investigate. Bet he's a wee squirrel. Something definitely jumped in that tree there. Spooked me a wee bit. See, there's awfully big gaps between the graves. I have no idea where these Commonwealth graves are, but they must just be mixed in between all the other graves. You do come across some lovely graves in cemeteries like this. This says in memory of a David, it says Winton builder, in memory of his beloved Christina Smith, born in Toker 1908. There you go. It says, led kindly light till the night is come, and with the morning those angels' faces smiled, which I have loved long since and lost a while. It's a little passage obviously from something. It's just something, you know, memorable about walking in cemeteries like this. Well, I think so anyway. There's another one of those magnificent stones. I'm not sure if that's... That one's stone. That's a beauty. I love that. But there's obviously some seriously big stones in here, obviously. You know, these people must have been something back in their day to have such a stone erected of their size for them. There's another beautiful stone you don't see very much of. It's nice, isn't it? Erected by Janet Lawson in memory of her beloved husband Alexander O'Donnell. 20 years later she passed away as well. And then Jean Wilson also passed away in 1921. I wonder if that's a daughter or a loved one. Some lovely big stones in here. And apparently these are all like Commonwealth graves from the 1800s right through from World War I to World War II. Here's another big one. Look at that. That's magnificent. Of John Taylor, JP, OBE. I must look that up to see what his OBE was for, what OBE stands for. Well guys, I'm going to call it a day for this video. I'm going to go and see if I can find the mass graves at Old Dunnottar Cemetery, and we'll give you a little tour of that, because I do know that all the unclaimed bodies, as far as I'm led to believe, were buried in a mass grave at Old Dunnottar. And yeah, we'll head there and just have a little look around and see if we can find a mass burial grave. On that note guys, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll catch you on another little tour of somewhere soon.